Jimmy's Jukebox Mobile DJ.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is DJ Jimmy Hill, and this is me having a bit of a service time. I've had a quiet month. I only did a couple of gigs in February, but March and April are going to be crazy. So I'm using this time to a bit of a service on my deck, give it a clean, sort some music out. I've got some new music to put on. That's a good opportunity, basically, to get yourself sorted, ready for your next gig. And a lot of the next gigs are in new places, and I don't want anything to go wrong. So now is your good chance when you've got like half a day. It will take half a day to sort out. And the main things I've been doing, I've updated my computer with the latest update from Windows. So I don't have to worry about that. There we are, almost time to restart. Restart now. I'm going to do that quite a few times because I haven't done it for ages. So that's one of the major things you need to do, because when I'm DJing I don't have Wi-Fi on, and I don't have any software on for antivirus, just to keep things nice and smooth. As you can see, Windows is updating. Another thing I do, I make sure all my knobs and faders are working okay and no wobbles or anything like that. On my Denon, let me show you. So there we go. As I say, I'm looking after my Denon, making sure everything is a-okay, and so far so good. Looking after my Denon MC4000. Absolutely love this machine. Let me just turn that up for you. So there we are. So the Denon MC4000, and things we check for are the sliders. Make sure they're not wobbly or coming apart. I've cleaned all inside here. All you need is a little bit of paper. Maybe a little brush. Make sure everything's running smoothly and okay. Check all the knobs are okay, and the jog wheels, make sure they're not loose or anything like that. So both jog wheels are okay, and everything seems to be working still fine. It's very good. This is a very good mixer. If you've not used one before, it's very good indeed. The MC4000, I use it on Serato, and I can use it on Virtual DJ. Okay, so going back to my computer, it's doing its thing. It's preparing and configuring updates. It'll probably do that 2 or 3 times, but once all the updates are done, it's well worth doing it, because you don't want it doing it in the middle of a gig, do we? And then what I do when all the updates are done, I turn off the updates automatically to make sure it doesn't happen halfway through a gig and we get any problems. The next thing I check is I check all the leads. So there you go. I've checked all the cables, all the wiring in the back of my mixer, and it's looking good. Microphone inputs, I've checked those. Auxiliary input, make sure they've not been pulled about, and obviously the USB input all seems great. Great little boxes, a Gorilla box. Get everything in all together. Right, let's get some fresh music on. I'll show you how I do that. Okay, one thing you definitely need is plenty of cups of tea and some snacks. Now these used to be a lot bigger when I was a kid, don't you think? So while I'm waiting for my computer update, I've got a wagon wheel. I'll get back to you. Well, I'm still configuring Windows. This is why it's a good thing to get it done and give yourself at least half a day to get things done. Wife's at work, back very shortly. What I usually do sometimes is set everything up in the kitchen and try and get it all away before Mrs. gets home. But sometimes I forget and get stuff all over, and then she comes home. Whoa, you got out that? But yeah, I'm a good husband. Nice cup of Yorkshire tea. That's where I'm from. Cheers. Now it's quite a nice sunny day, so while I'm waiting for my computer update, I'm going to check on my little fishes, see how they're getting on. I'm not going to walk on the grass, it's a bit muddy, but let's have a look. Flowers are coming out. It's a very spring day, lovely. I can't see any fish. I see a dog wandering about. I might have seen a few fishes, but there's none about today. I guess they're all away. Asleep. Too cold. So, it's a lovely sunny day. Let's see what else is out in the sunshine. We've got a lovely summer's day. Lovely. It's 1st of February. Look at these flowers are out already. How cool is that? Right. Let's get back in. Got work to do. So we're still waiting. It's preparing to configure Windows. It's still got a big update to do. I haven't done it since just after Christmas, really. So stand by for that. Back as soon as it started to update. Okay, now something's happening. The ACER sign's coming up, so hopefully we're nearly ready and updates will be done, and then get cracking with other stuff I need to do. Aha! See you in a bit. I'm all updated, everything's done. So what I do now is just double check link settings, go to settings, and check all the updates have been put on. So I'll do that now, and then I'll get back to you with putting and sorting out my music. Don't know if you can see very well or not, but I've got all my files like 80s, 90s, anniversaries and birthdays, weddings, clubland, things like that. All in one file, my music file. Got quite a lot of files on here. As you can see as you scroll down, I don't know if you can see them very well or not, I can't really tell. There we go, maybe you can see it better from there. Let's try that. Can you see that better? So there you go, there's my files. There's quite a lot there, look. We've got football, Grandmaster, because I do a lot of football presentations around here. That was a special playlist there for somebody, Greenwood, a wedding. Then we've got my master mixes. I don't use them obviously for other than background music when I'm doing karaoke or just as people are coming in. They are well worth it to have, especially the master mix Christmas. That's quite handy when you're doing a Christmas dinner. Ministry of Sound, all my 80s there. They're set up 1, 2, 3 and 4 because they're set up for mixing together, so I can easily either do any of those as a mixing set. Music for food, I put stuff in there that's nice background music for when they're having a buffet or if they're sitting down for a meal. I always have a New Year's Eve file and the latest music 21 there, and Post Malone was a request there, and I still got it in there, and everything is in separate files so I know where they are, and they're easier to add on to my Serato. So there's my wedding there, look. I'm looking to add some new songs because I've got some new songs to put in. So let's get on with that and show you how to do that. And we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, here we go then. This is the USB stick that I've got my new tunes onto, downloaded from my music site that I buy my music from. So let's have a look how we export to my computer and how I get my Serato sort of updated. So I'll put it into there. I'm all plugged in and ready to go. And what it'll do, it'll come up with stuff I need to do and move it from my hard drive pen stick onto my computer. That's the first job I need to do. And you make sure that you put it into your music file. Okay, I found them. New Music 22 is what I put it in. And we got 60s mix, bread, the best of, somebody asked me for bread, CD master mix, and we've got Master Party Collection and Grandmaster Mix 2021. They're new ones that I want to put on there because I've got a 60s night coming up, and I want to use that for when we're doing background, because they want all sorts of things while they're doing karaoke. So that's that. So I just highlight them. I'm going to move them all into my music file, like so. So copy to music, yes please. It'll do its thing. It's quite quick, this little computer. It's a little ACER computer. It's perfect for what I need. And there we go, it's just loaded up. And then I'll show you what to do to analyze and add to Serato. Okay, so now we're going to look into what to do with my music that I've just put on in Serato and make it and tidying up a bit so it makes sense to me. So opening up Serato, and what I've done is I've unplugged my controller, because we don't need that on because it won't analyze anything with the controller plugged in the USB. So that's all unplugged, and all I do is open up Serato, which I have done. I'll just wait for it to load up, and then we'll begin. So when you got the loading screen coming up, Serato Pro, let's set it going and see what happens. It might be a bit slow because it's still updated at the minute, so we'll see what happens. It might not open up because there's some updates still happening behind the scenes. Okay, so I've got this open now, and what I do, I have it extended when I'm doing my shows, but I'm going to put it on library. I've lost all my audio. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Or is it still finding it, I hope? It takes a bit of a while to load my audio up. Fingers crossed it's just finding it all now. And that's the thing you've got to be patient of. Here they are, all my crates are in and it's loading up. That's because I've done all the updates and that, so when I'm first switching it back on again, it's analysing everything. I've updated Serato to the latest things and stuff like that. So as I say, you need to give yourself a good half a day for when the kids are at school and the wife is at work. They need to get moaned at or anything like that. So to add the files into my crate, as you can see, I've got all my files down this side. or crates as they call them, Ultimate 60s floor fillers, 80 best of the 90s, and I've got New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, weddings, all my wedding songs are in there, and my trance mixes. Have I got, I've just got to have a look, I need to add some new tracks then, some new playlists that I've just loaded on. Let me show you how to do that. So you go into files just here, and because I've kept everything in my music, it's nice and easy to find, and there we go. So I can go down to where I'm looking for, and it was you just remember what you put on, because you put it on, and it's one of those things. Now I need to this one on dance tunes. This is a great mix set with donks on, and I want that one on because I wanted to have that the other day, and I forgot to put it into the library. So there we go, I've dropped it into the left hand side. It's now reading the tags. Okay, and it won't do that if you have got your controller plugged in, so it needs to be not plugged into the USB. So now what I have to do is grab this and take it to analyze, and what it's doing now is analyzing all those tracks. There's 158 tracks in there, and it's going to analyze them all for BPMs and keys. So while it's doing that, that's how you add tracks to Serato. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. So there you go, that's how we add tracks to Serato. Nice and easy. But make sure you analyse them all. As I say, you do need a good time to sort your music out and make sure everything's analysed properly, and then you'll get their nice beat grids when you're playing away. Okay, that's that then. So there you go. There's what I do when I've got half a day to spare, when there's nobody in the house. Get all your stuff sorted. The main thing I've done is updated my computer and all the software that's on there. I've give my controller a good clean and make sure that all the knobs are working and all the sockets and cables are okay and not being trapped as we've been packed away. So that's, you know, we don't do it, we just pack away, and you know, we just need to give ourselves a good bit of time to check that everything is okay. Also as well, make sure that your computer's charging okay. That could be a problem that's been over time, but I keep mine plugged in all the time, so I'm not taking sockets in and out there, but they do tend to go, don't they, at the charge socket, and that's where we've got problems with your computer. Try and get everything sorted out and updated, and then I just turn the Wi-Fi off when I'm gigging, and that's all I need to do. So all I need to do now is still doing all the music that I've just added onto it, analysing and stuff like that. So coming up in my next video, I'd like to tell you a bit about that. I'm going to do a bit of DMX. I started off with just DMX Master Slave, and then I went on to use a controller, and then I went on to do other stuff on a laptop and on a tablet. So I thought I would do probably a three-parter, basic DMX, because that's what it is for me, because it's all new to me, DMX, and I've learned as I've gone along from my friends from Play DJ. They've all told me what to use. DJ Funky Mike, a real live DJ, and it's helped me out a lot. So I thought I would do my experience of how I learned a bit of DMX. It's not as hard as you think. Some of it is, and I abandoned the hard stuff, and thanks to people helping me out, I found an easy way, and I'd like to share that with you. So my next videos, I say, will be a three-parter, because I don't want to be too long. It's gonna be DMX. So catch you at the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is DJ Jimmy Hill, and don't forget, please like and subscribe, and some more Gig Log coming very soon. I've got some new places to go, and apparently a little small nightclub. I've done a nightclub for a few years, but I'm looking forward to that. So see you soon. Bye bye for now.
Jimmy's Jukebox Mobile DJ.